stuff, and then it's gonna end with some cool stuff. All right. So I'm in his guard, which didn't happen much, right? So whatever side he chooses to go from a collar, right? And that's a common go-to is people go deep into one collar, right? And they're, you know what they're trying to set up, right? So then I'm gonna go to that bicep with my hand. One thing that you can do is go in this way first. If you can't see it, it's a cool thing to learn. Going this way first, and then pull it down. This way first, pull it down. Now, no matter how he tries to get to me, you can't get that off. This, he can still beat some, you know what I mean? But this, it's just, you can't stop that. So since this hand's in my collar, that leg rises, because he can't go underneath that side. And then this is driven. You feel that?
Oh yeah, I definitely feel
Right?
that.
So then I go here because I have all the time in the world to set back on it, right? Oh man, the triangle's going to come. Well, there's a lot of obstacles he's got in the way too that both of us are aware of. If I cut the lights off in this gym and I ran across, I'd get tore up, right? But say you ran through this gym and cut the lights off, you would probably know where to go. Why are you scared of when you know where everything's at? You understand? So if I know the triangle's going to come, it can come with a hand in like that. It's modified. It's okay. But then he's going to try to get this leg up. When he tries to get that leg up, I'm going to lay on that leg. Then I'm going to spin, right? So if you're running through something, well, I'll be scared of it when, he's got your back. I gave him my back because I was tired of just using my guard.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you have to look at things like that. Right? Not like, oh God, he's got my back and start panicking. No, you need to relax and go, okay, now he's got my back. Now I just work from here. Because you do have a set of techniques you do from there, right? So don't look like you failed something. Just look at it like, oh, next. Right?
Who's seen that grip before? Not in turn.
If you hadn't,
You guys seen that? You seen that before? Yeah.
if you, I know you have.
Yeah.
Man, I trained with him in the, I guess the 90s.
Late 90s.
Yeah, the late 90s.
Yes, sir. He's been doing it a couple weeks.
I think we was like 15.
I think so.
Yeah. Right. So get with your partner and let's at least try this grip to start with, okay? If you don't have a friend, we'll find one for you.
I'll run through it one more time for him
Yeah.
real quick.
So look, he goes in this side. So what's that telling me? I got to defend this arm. So what makes that shook? It's so basic, right? This arm. So what I'm going to do is go in and push it to the floor. When you feel this, I love Nate, but he ain't moving that arm. I mean, he can pick it up and go above his head.
I'm not doing anything.
I'm following. And then when I come forward, then I can have the stabilization. He can try pendulums, he can try bellies, whatever he goes through next will set off the next chain of events that I'm going to do. And it's what I always say that I'd like to pass on to everybody that I train with. What did you do? I don't do nothing. If you ever watch me grapple, it's the most boring thing in the world, so don't watch it, okay? But that being said, I just sit here until he moves. Then he moves again, then I move. And that's how I grapple. I don't impose my will on him. I let him choose where we're going to go next. Right? Okay, sir. So look, I'm going in this way and punch this to the ground. Right? And then once this is in, I post that leg because he'd have to let this go to go back under. When he lets that go to go under, that's when I start another hold. Then I'm backing out fully. And I'm pulling this arm with me. And then I'm going. Right? So he's setting it all up. How did he start this? Right. He started this whole fight, not me. Right? So we got here. Oh, that's what we're doing. Okay. And now I know. And then boom. All right. So how many's tried this and got off balance and flipped and swept? Dozens of times. Right? So when he closes your guard. Yeah. So I'm going to reach as soon as I find that hole. All right. So if everybody, as soon as I find that hole with my fingertips, that's all I need. I sit down. Okay. I know the triangle will come, but when this hip moves, go. That's all I got to do. I just lay on that hip. He can triangle now, but then it's going to be a balance game. Sure. Okay. So if you ever wonder what old people do, this is what I do. You just sit around and think of the easiest way out of something. I don't want to fight hard. He can still do that. Okay? I'll leave it up to him. But for me, I want the easiest path I can go. He does this, so I do that. Then he does that, I do this. Because the hand's on this side and committed, I can raise this leg. As soon as you let that collar go, which you can, then I'm just going to take that leg out of the equation. Because then it won't be here no more, because as soon as the arm is free, I'm going to take it out. And that sets up a whole nother passing. So these rabbit holes, which we talked about, like, what are we going to do? What we're going to do is start here. And then I don't know where this is going to end, except that it's going to be something cool, right? So if you hadn't seen this, it's already something cool. I don't care if you're brown, black, red, whatever belt you are, this is a cool grip. And that controls that whole arm. It's over. That arm's useless now. So is mine. But they're both useless. That makes this side of the body better for me to work. Right? Okay?
Yes, sir.
1, 2.